Parkinson's disease is a neurodegenerative disorder caused by lack of dopamine in the brain. It is characterized by tremors, rigid muscles, slowed movements, and a shuffling gait. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter involved in movement, memory, and motivation, and its level is decreased in the Parkinson's brain as a result of neuron damage. A cell signaling pathway consists of 3 stages: signal reception, signal transduction, and cellular response. First, a signaling molecule, or ligand, binds to a receptor. The signal is then passed along through relay molecules until it activates the cellular response. In a normal dopamine pathway, a presynaptic neuron releases dopamine, which binds to a G protein-coupled receptor known as the D1 receptor in the postsynaptic neuron. D1 proteins are essential in regulating the reward system, motor activity, memory, and learning. When dopamine binds to the receptor, it activates it. The activated receptor then binds to the G protein, which is then bound by GTP, activating the protein. The G protein then activates adenylate cyclase, which in turn converts ATP to cyclic AMP. The cyclic AMP then triggers a phosphorylation cascade, activating a series of protein kinases. The last kinase enters the nucleus and activates the transcription factor. This causes transcription to occur in the neuron of an area of the brain called the striatum, which is involved in motor skills, motivation, and reward perception.
In Parkinson's disease, the lack of dopamine in the brain is mainly caused by genetic mutations. Some mutations may cause mitochondrial dysfunction, while others may cause protein aggregation. This leads to the degeneration or death of dopaminergic neurons and impairment in dopamine release. Because less dopamine is being released, the pathway functions the same way except with less dopamine. However, in order for the brain to function at peak efficiency, it relies on the secretion of specific amounts of it. If not enough dopamine is being produced, it results in the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. One way to treat Parkinson's is using carbidopa-levodopa, a medication that promotes dopamine levels. Levodopa is a natural chemical that passes into the brain and is converted to dopamine. It is combined with carbidopa, which prevents levodopa from early conversion to dopamine outside the brain, lessening side effects such as nausea.